What's up? 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 Doing King Air Productions off the cuff radio live stream right quick. I'm gonna be doing more of these because you know I want to be familiar with my audience a little bit. I love doing the whole building with y'all directly versus me doing videos separately because it's less work and I can get what I gotta get off of my chest, then go about my business. And I can just go ahead and just upload this video on YouTube and let it do numbers. But anyways, we seen what happened today. Mama's cooking strikes again. Shannon Sharpe is gone from First Take. Tell you, man, Kwame Brown be cooking ether on these niggas, yo. Like, we see this coming. I seen this coming months ago. I'm surprised it didn't last this long, man, because when your manhood get challenged at the end of the day and you failed the manhood test, you're not going to be seen or taken seriously ever again. And Shannon Sharpe, he failed the manhood test. What was the manhood test? Go back to February, I think it was February or March, when him and Skip went at it over Tom Brady. And Skip disrespected Sharpe. Saying basically he was a bum. Basically he was a bust because he was going to get Tom Brady, right? And Shannon Sharpe was going on, what you mean, Skip? What you mean, Skip? I was a Pro Bowl over there. I was a Pro Bowl over there in 1995, 96, 97. Why you gonna call me a bum? You know, Skip told that nigga, yo, put your glasses back on. I was like, yo. Nah, son. He told you, like, yo, he said, put your glasses back on. He ain't do nothing, man. He said, yo, Skip, you took a very personal shot at me. Like, come on, dude. But what he tried to do was he tried to start a fight with John Morant and his daddy over there at the Grizzlies game the next, like, a week, 2 weeks later, to regain that manhood back. Nah, dude. Until you handle that situation, nobody gonna take you serious again, fam. Nobody gonna ever take you serious again, fam. Like, especially when Kwame, he brought up a real key point. Like, dude, you sitting there having all this bass in your voice about me over my opinion of LeBron James, but that white dude told you to put your glasses back on, and you did nothing. You didn't check them or nothing. Skip, why you put my glasses back on? I was a Pro Bowl. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, Shannon. Come on, Shannon. You failed the manhood test, fam. That was a big test right there. You could at least turn the desk over or something. But you failed that, and now people don't, it's like, now you can't be overcritical with black people no more like that. You lost your pass to do that. You lost your pass to do that, man. And on top of that, even with Stephen A. Smith, like, when Stephen A. Smith, he didn't tackle on, what's his name? What's his name? Dana White. He ain't tackled the Dana White situation. He was sitting there pivot-footed when it comes to that, but yet you so quick to have your chest out when it comes to black men. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all, man. Like, these niggas be the big bad wolf when it comes to black men. But yet when it comes to tackling white women, y'all quick to apologize. And I ain't feeling that. Not feeling that at all, fam. Like, remember that time where Stephen A. actually made a valid point about the Ray Rice situation, and they made him apologize the next day. So then he picks and chooses. Exactly, he picks and chooses. Then he goes after Cam Newton. Then he goes after all these other black athletes with such venom. And I understand, you know, some of these niggas do stupid things, man, but at the same time, you can't be pivot-footed, man. You can't choose and pick and choose. And that's where Shannon Sharpe lost that. When Kwame Brown brought that up, we going beyond basketball. Now, even though the thing is, Shannon has strong points. He was talking about Kwame's game. He had strong points, but the manhood test, when you failed the manhood test, none of that stuff you talking about even matters to the public eye of black people. None of that stuff even matters, man. Because if he would have checked Skip that day, we would have definitely been like, yeah, Shannon, man, Shannon, the real one. He a rider for real. Like, yeah, he's speaking the truth. But you didn't handle it. You dropped the ball. You dropped the ball. You didn't handle that situation. Now you're trying to get your lick back. You're trying to get your backbone back. You going at John Morant. You going at John Morant. Oh, and Kwame Brown said something funny. He said, you probably the reason why Kwame Brown packing pistols now because of your crazy ass. But that's exactly, man. Like, you can't, if you failed the manhood test, you can't come at black men no more. I'm sorry, because now you looking like you picking and choosing. Man had no energy for Dana White. Stephen A was scared to tackle the Dana White situation. He tried to play pivot foot. Like, you can't play pivot foot. But Sharpe messed up big time, bro. Sharpe messed up big time. Now, he's going to be okay. Financially, he's going to be okay. Of course, all these guys got money. But when your manhood is challenged and you fail the test, that's going to bother him till he sleep. That's going to bother him. And the thing is, Shannon was actually telling the truth, but you failed the manhood test, and none of that stuff you say matter. You got to get that back, homie. You got to take a fade or something. You got to do something. Final show of first tape. You flip a table on them and just walk out. I'll get you get some respect then. Like, and then you know what the crazy part is? Skip don't even apologize. He ain't apologize for none of that stuff. That go to show you. One thing about these guys, they don't apologize for nothing. Nothing. Skip ain't never apologizing. See, this is the thing though. They built one thing about Skip Bayless, and see, even with Skip Bayless when the whole thing, I think with the player passing out, he ain't apologized because his color complexion protects him. Same with DJ Vlad. Vlad mindset was, okay, I ain't got to apologize to the minister. I could bring 5 more niggas. Godfrey out of here. What's his name? My son out of here. Lord Jamal out of here. I could bring 5 more. I'm good. I don't need to apologize to these niggas. That's how they think. That's how they think, man. They know how powerless black people is for the most part. And black people, we worship niggas that get the bag. We worship the bags. We are bag, we worshiping culture right now. We worship the bag. Oh, he getting money though. But he got his manhood challenge and he failed. None of that stuff matters now. Same thing when I was talking about with Terry Crews. When that dude grabbed his testicles. You should have, man, you big football player. You built like a stack of eggs. You should have separated his head from his body. Oh, you gotta get the bag though. You gotta protect the bag. But he grabbed your manhood and you did nothing. And it bothers you. You gotta sleep at night and look in the mirror knowing like, damn, this is how I got my money. This is how I gotta maintain it now. They play with my privates. This is what I got to do to keep my manhood. Now, people can say what they want about Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown left the league. He left the league playing with 2 greats. He didn't have the best quote-unquote career, but at least he left with his manhood intact. Can't say the same for these so-called the guys getting the bag. Oh, man, Cruz should have done. Yeah, dude. But I bet you this. How much you want to bet had he been black, Cruz would have did something? How much you want to bet? I bet anybody's watching this live right now, I bet him 1,000 that if that dude was a black man, if that was Russell Simmons, that Derrick Cruz would have knocked his head off. You know why? Because there's really no repercussions that going against each other. There is none. If that was Andre Harrell that grabbed Terry Crews would have ripped his head off. Because we really have no respect for one another. You know what I mean? And plus you get, if anything, you get rewarded. There's rewards in disrespecting and scolding black men. Stephen A. Smith and them proves that. There's rewards in scolding black men in the public. He gets a bag for doing that. And they substitute it for real talk. You know what I mean? So what they do is this. We in that frame of mind where you don't get repercussions for disrespecting one another, man. We lost that standard barrier. Sad but true. Yeah, man. Like, dude, Stephen A. could talk about black people all day. Now, I'm gonna give you another one too. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart even said it himself. He stays away from politics. He stays away from race relations because it will hurt his bad. But what's awful? Well, he don't joke about gay people. He don't joke about white people. He don't joke about society issues. Why? Because he said that they will come for him, and he's not trying to risk his bag. But what is not off limits? He'll joke about white black women. He'll joke about black people. And see, that right there told me we lost a standard barrier. It used to be a time where certain people are off limits on within our race. But see, now we justifying it now. Oh, as long as he getting money though. Why should it matter? See, this is the problem. We put a price tag on our souls. We put a price tag on our soul. We justify just as long as he getting the bag though. Look at all these posts. Look at all these posts, man. Every time we celebrate is when we get money. Or when a nigga sign a contract or a record deal. No, that's the only time people celebrate. We don't celebrate the good things that we see in the black community. We don't see people breaking boundaries in the medical field. We don't see people breaking boundaries in the lawyer field. But when a rapper sign a record deal, or when an NBA athlete get an extra shoe check, we all in celebration like that's gonna help us. Tell you this, I seen this earlier too when people were talking about Tina Turner, and they were mad because her white husband was getting the money. And then black people sitting there talking about all that wealth, all that black wealth. She won't give it to us. Why y'all keep saying that stuff, all that black wealth? These niggas ain't giving these money to us. None of them. And they're not, it's not their entitlement to do so. We gotta stop thinking like that. Oh, Tina Turner, all that black wealth gone. It won't us in the first place. That's her black wealth. It ain't ours. Plus, on top of that, he earned it. I said it. He earned it. He gave her a kidney. If anything, he's entitled. Race aside, he's entitled to that. He sacrificed a kidney. He literally loved her. So he's entitled to that. Race aside, take emotionals out. I speak facts. He gave her a kidney. So therefore, he's entitled to that $125 million. I ain't mad at it. Shoot. Nobody in the culture was going to do it. Well, yeah. Ask these people talking all that though. If Tina Turner needed a kidney, would you give it to them? These niggas going to be like, no. I'm no sir. Nah. These niggas be talking crazy, man. Like, they were mad talking about something. Oh, that's our money. Nigga, these celebrities ain't giving us no money. These celebrities ain't giving us no money, man. Y'all gotta stop with that illusion. Jay-Z and Beyonce brought the most expensive mansion in California. How many of that they give it? How much is that wealth going to us? None. We sitting there celebrating. See, our self-esteem has been beat down that low to where we sitting there, we gotta celebrate victory laps by entertainers to feel good. Nigga, I got rent due next month. What Jay-Z hitting $500 million gonna do for me? Rent due tomorrow. In seven more minutes. What Jay-Z hitting $300 million gonna do for me? Yeah, it could be a good inspirational story. It could be a great rags to riches inspiration. But at the same time, right now, it ain't moving me. And this is where we at with it, man. There's a different layers when I tackle topics like this. It goes beyond sport and play. And see, when you lose the manhood test, everything you do, everything you say is null and void right now. It's null and void right now. Like, that's vetoed. Yeah, rent is due and the bank on bills. Yeah, all this stuff due, man. The niggas sitting there congratulate Lil Durk for getting $100 million contract or whatever. I'm just using that as an example. Where we at with? I'm like, yo, okay, good for him. It ain't going to us. It ain't going to us. We ain't seeing none of it. People got to stop with this whole, man, it's the community. It ain't no community. It's dog eat dog. We all had that community mindset. Yeah, it's wishful thinking. That's a pie in the sky. It ain't no community. It's dog eat dog. Ask Jay-Z, he gonna give you a piece of that 300 million. Ask Beyonce and see what they gonna tell you. But yet y'all be over there liking all they stuff. Y'all be in there liking all they stuff. Y'all be up in there cheering them on. But they ain't helping you. Yeah, they give you great music. Yeah, that's them. That's they do. But see, at the end of the day, you shouldn't expect that. You shouldn't expect entertainers to do what you supposed to do. Especially these political cats getting them reparations from black entertainers. Black entertainers ain't gonna get it for you, man. That's their job. Black entertain. They're supposed to entertain you. I don't expect Jigga to give me reparations. Well, like not wait for Nas to give me a check. They're doing what they're designed to do. They're doing what their God-driven vision is, and that's to entertain. That's to sell records. That's to perform. That's to inspire. I don't expect Nas to get on no panel and speak out on stuff for me. I'm a grown man. I need to do that. We sitting there waiting on rappers to say stuff for stuff. Like, nigga, I ain't waiting on. I got a voice. God gave me a brain. Well, I'm going to wait on a rapper to sit there and say what I was supposed to say. Huh? Just think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. But going back to the original topic at hand, yeah, Mama's Cooking struck Shannon Sharpe. Then on top of that, had his crib robbed. Been a rough couple weeks for Shay Shay. Mama's Cooking, boy. Woo-wee. Boy, Kwame be serving ether. He mastered the internet. He mastered the internet to where now he don't have nothing to lose. See, these guys, they can't really go there. They got to keep it within basketball. Kwame, he ain't got nothing to lose anyway. Kwame is uncensored, unfiltered. He can pretty much say what he wants. These guys are tied under ESPN. They tied under Disney. They can't really speak their mind like that. You know? They can't really speak their mind like that. If Stephen A. go on his podcast, he got to get permission from his boss. He got to be like, look, you can't come out there unfiltered like that. You got to censor this. You got to go back to the drawing board. Yeah. So Kwame got the advantage. He mastered the internet hustle right now. Well, Mama's Cooking struck again, yo. Yo, it's crazy. But another thing, too, I want to speak on, too, and this is one of another hot topics that's going on as well, is Fat Joe telling these rappers, get you a 9 to 5. I'm going to be real with y'all, man. And this needs to stop. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. See, y'all listen to that Dame Dash shit and got you, and not even really understanding what the meaning of it is. Let me ask you guys a question. And Doobie, you can chime in on this one. What sense does it make for you, for all these guys, as entrepreneurs, as they say, to shit on 9 to 5ers? Don't they need 9 to 5ers for their business? How are you going to have a business? You need 9 to 5ers. They're going to work under you. So therefore, what would they consider? What would they be classified as? You can't change the title. Underboss? You want to change it to that? No, they're going to be considered 9 to 5ers. But yet, you niggas get online and you insult 9 to 5ers every day. You call them broke. You call this because they're not in that rich category. They don't fulfill a fantasy. But yet, y'all claim you bosses. I want to know where your business is. A lot of you niggas don't even have LLCs. All these people on Instagram talking about, oh, they bosses, 9 to 5ers, ain't nothing. Pull your LLC up, nigga. Pull it up. Pull the paperwork up. Pull the taxes. Pull the 1044 up there. The 1099 up there. I'll wait. They working like everybody else. Boss don't do shit by himself. Exactly. Y'all listen to Dame Dash. Dame Dash sitting there with a negative $2 million net worth right now. You gonna listen to him? You gonna listen to him? His shit sounds good. And don't think I'm not preaching the entrepreneur spirit. Everybody wants to have to strive that. It provides a different freedom. But at the same time, the people you insulting, you trying to get to work for you. So what sense does that make? I don't understand that logic. You need 9-to-5ers. How you gonna have a business if you don't have 9-to-5ers? Facts. Blue collar boys make this world go round. We held this country up. We held this country up when everybody wanted to stay home. Niggas was scared to go outside. Y'all having little office meetings and y'all having y'all sitting there doing Zoom meetings. Nigga, we was outside. We was outside in the trenches with the people with the mask on and everything. Dealing with these hostile crowds. We was out there doing all that. These niggas was inside. They was inside during the pandemic. We was outside. We was holding this thing down. Even on sick days. Twice on Sundays. Facts. I was even working soup kitchens over there just to, to help the people. These niggas was there. We're doing remote learning in a comfortable space in their living room. We was outside helping the people during the pandemic. It was crazy. It was crazy time, yo. It was a crazy time. It was a crazy time, man. We was putting in the work. We was holding this country a broom. This country was in the blink of just being destroyed. Like, it was going to be obliterated if the 9-to-5ers, just the everyday common man, didn't hold this thing down. Niggas sitting there talking about the fast food workers, but yet they go to Burger King every day. Make it make sense to me. Y'all shit on fast food workers, but yet y'all go to Mickey D's every day. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, beginning the pandemic was insane. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was like a horror movie, man. It was like one of them horror movies that you see. Them end of the world, them end of days type movies. It's kind of like that. And people didn't know what to do, man. Trump didn't know what to do. The politicians didn't know what to do. Everybody was scared. It was a pandemonium. It was scary, though. It was scary, but then, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Be real with y'all. It did clean up a lot of the country, though, because think about this. The air was cleaner for the first time in 1,000 years. Because, when planes are in the sky, all that chemtrails and shit be all everywhere. The streets was clear. You saw less smog. People had to be in place. Man, I did numbers during the pandemic, though. When I was at home and I was doing off the cuff radio, that we started Screwball Radio, man, we were getting interviews like crazy. Everybody wanted to jump on because niggas couldn't go outside. They couldn't go do no concerts. Yeah, it was cleared up. It was beautiful in a way, being around these stupid people. Even though I still had to do my part, but it wasn't as bad. When I went home, man, shoot, I ate good. I ate good, gained a lot of weight, though. That's why I lost a lot of it. Ate good. Watched a whole lot. Watched the whole Last Dance with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and robbing the Bulls dynasty. Nigga, I was watching Dawson's Creek. I watched the whole series of that. People were like, yo, you watching Dawson's Creek? Yeah, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Then I started watching All American. I was just catching up on a lot of good TV shows. You know what I mean? That was good about the pandemic. But other than that, we held it down. Now all of a sudden they trying to put the country back to pre-pandemic, the pre-pandemic mentality, and it's not going to work. People's heads are just too screwed right now. Real talk, man. But yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and sign out, yo. I'm about to go ahead and sign out so I can save this, so I can put this on the YouTube channel. And like I said, Mama's Cooking strikes again. Shay out for the count. What's he gonna do next? Tune in next time on Off the Cuff Radio live stream. Peace.